If you have no money and you get sued, what happens?
I don't know. I think you go bankrupt.
Really? What about student loans? Are student loans forgiven if you go bankrupt?
No.
Damn it.
Welcome to Witchcast.
Welcome to Witchcast.
Cause it's Witchcast.
And I'm Kate.
And this is the Witchcast podcast.
Yes, and we are your lovely little learning witchy hosts.
Lovely little learning witches.
You ever start a sentence and you're like, I don't know where I'm going with this. That's what that was.
Such a great sentence.
Thank you.
If you had planned it, you wouldn't have gotten better.
Thank you. I think so.
Yeah.
Improv.
Improv.
Never took an improv class.
Finally using it. They said it was good for the workplace.
Yes, and. So we are novice casual witches becoming more serious, I think. Mm-hmm. What are we calling ourselves now? Like kindergartners, scary toddlers? Scary toddlers. Scary toddlers.
The spookiest toddlers.
And
I'm
we
fighting a burp right now. I just want you to know that the reason I'm staring at you
You are
faces is that I'm battling with a burp that hasn't decided what it's going to do.
You are making the most intense eye contact with me right now, and I insist that you continue until you burp.
I don't know when it's going to happen. What if it never happens?
Oh no. I'll pat your back.
Burp me like a baby.
That's what Matt and I do.
We've had this conversation.
Have we?
Before.
Oh.
Friendship.
Still a delight. It's a lot
Still
of.
good.
We have really good rewatchability.
Yeah.
I think as a couple. But anyway, we started this podcast. This is our third season, mm-hmm. and we are just wanting to learn more about Witchcast and
witchcraft.
About witchcraft.
We're learning more about our own podcast.
Wow. I have to
In
say...
many ways, that's true.
Yeah. Everything under the umbrella of occult mysticism, paganism, Wicca,
and
adjacent.
Been labeled witchcraft.
Yes.
We're looking into it.
Yeah.
We're just finding out.
So,
we're exploring.
We're learning.
We're learning.
We're growing.
We're interrogating our world.
Whoa.
Huh?
I love it.
NPR.
I know. I was like...
Interrogating.
This is Witchcast.
This is the Witchcast. The Casper mattresses. Wait. Oh no.
What? What just happened?
I had this, or I guess collectively at brunch this morning.
Yes.
Which you were not at.
No. That's okay.
We had the idea that you and I should just start saying that this podcast was sponsored by Casper mattresses and send them an invoice and see if they notice.
I mean, honestly, they
have
sponsor
podcasts
so many podcasts. How are they going to keep it straight?
Just make up a vendor number and see if we can do it.
Yeah, let's do it. How much do you think Casper pays
this bitch.
podcasts? About $1 million, right? That sounds right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somewhere in that range.
Bed in a box, man. They're very popular.
Very popular. What a wonderful bed. What a wonderful mattress. Casper.
For a limited time only, use the code Nacho Mama for 10% off your first order. Nacho Mama.
Like
That's
Nacho. Nacho Mama.
MOMA. Oh, we are so loopy. This is the longest intro we've ever done.
I'm gonna have to cut this down.
Well,
we have 30 minutes to discuss.
This is crazy. Okay, so
which is perfect because we don't know that much about it.
Because we're learning.
Because we're learning little baby witches.
Callback. It also was recently a full moon Cancer. Just last week. Yeah. And the weather is wacky right now.
The weather is wacky.
So I think you and I are both feeling it.
Full.
Yeah. Very full.
Yeah.
I didn't really... You said it was the wolf moon, right? Mm-hmm. And I didn't know that, but I kept going out during it when I was out at a bar and howling at it's like literally making it a joke, but like doing it.
Yeah. I think the wolf moon is just the first moon of the year. I don't know if that's like first full moon of the year.
Oh.
I don't know if there's anything else about it.
Nothing like particularly wolfy. Did you burp? Did I miss it? Oh God. All right, play it back right now.
It was a little wet. That was too gross.
Oh my God.
So today we're talking about
what are we talking about today? Sigils. And kind of talismans too.
A little bit of talismans.
A little bit of talismans.
And sigils. But mostly focusing on
sigils.
Sigil sounds like the name of someone who is a magician.
A British magician.
It's like a Penn and Teller and Sigils here in town. Sigil.
Sigil Widgil.
couldn't think of a British last name. Sigil Winterbottom.
Yeah, that's better. Sigil Winterbottom, and his sleight of hand. I like him.
Like golf claps.
He's like a thin mustache.
Yeah. Oh, the thinnest.
But anyway, Emily, what is a sigil?
So,
And how does it relate to witchcraft? God damn it.
how does it relate to witchcraft? That's the topic today. So we're talking about sigils and talismans. I guess the easiest way to do this is talk about both the difference between them and also what a sigil is. So let me start with the definition of a sigil from llewellyn.com.
We love Llewellyn.
Thanks, Llewellyn.
Thanks, Llewellyn.
Don't
Use
worry,
the code.
We buy your merch, so you're getting paid. We will also be advertising for your book in a minute when I find out what it was called again.
Nice.
So the term sigil, according to Llewellyn's encyclopedia, is from the Latin sigillum, meaning seal or signature, although some say it may be related to the Hebrew sigula, which means action, word, or something that has a spiritual effect. In ceremonial magic, a sigil is considered to be the signature of an entity summoned by the magician and used to control that entity. In some forms of magic, a sigil is a representation of the will of the magician and used to empower the goal of the will through various means. So basically, a sigil is a symbol, broadly speaking, usually, although it can be any sort of like signature or image, but basically it's typically a symbol that's used to whoever is using the sigil, used for them to get a specific effect. So while this includes like your sort of traditional magic sort of ones, which are like very complicated, and I looked at some of them and I was like, ooh, I'm never going to be able to draw that without a tracer. It can also include like an ankh is technically a sigil.
What's an ankh?
Like it's like a loop and a line and then a line. Do you know if I draw?
Oh, yes. It kind of looks like, does it look like the female symbol?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. But like more religious-y.
Is technically considered
a sigil?
a sigil.
Okay.
And then, so the difference between a sigil and a talisman is something like that would be on.
Right.
Or
The
it's
actual
like a lucky
object.
item, or it's like a charm or something like that. A talisman is like a physical object.
Gotcha.
Whereas a sigil is like a symbol
Gotcha.
that can be etched onto physical objects or can be otherwise like... I mean, mostly you want to like draw it.
Yeah.
Mostly sigils have to be drawn or like they have to be a physical, like
visualized,
a visual representation. Yeah.
But and it's funny in my research, I was looking at a couple different articles on exemplar as well as.
Yeah, it's worth saying now that when Kate and I got together to talk about this, we had very different research.
Very different, which is so exciting.
I guess take everything we say with a grain of salt, because it's something probably halfway between what we said.
Well, I think it might be all of it.
Or all of it.
I think it's like...
That's a better...
I think it's one of those things that, we've been discovering. It's kind of like with astrology, where it's a complicated, nuanced, multicultural... blanketed term.
It means a lot of things to a lot of people.
Exactly. And everyone uses it in different ways and different history. By the way, the whole time you were talking, all I could hear is my throat noises just from like...
Oh, you know what? I wasn't sure if that was you or me or Dan.
Could you hear that? Could you hear my throat
breathing,
noises?
and I just don't know where the breathing is coming from.
Well, anyway, in my research, I found that in a lot of contemporary modern witch practices, and this is something I kind of find consistently, because as a witch... Did you hear that? Mm-hmm. Who was that?
Oh.
Was that a ghost? What was that?
Almost certainly a neighbor.
It sounded like a
Yeah. There was a cat in the backyard.
Oh my god! I cannot. It's like all of a sudden gaining an extra sense, and it's like too much overload. Okay. I looked into sigils myself a little while ago in my own witchcraft practice, and I found the articles on like Exemplar and a few others that I'll mention had similar theories where nowadays a lot of contemporary kind of general witch practice of sigils is about creating your own symbol. And it's not about copying or being able to, it's just something, it's like almost a practice that you do yourself that means something specifically to you of whatever it is that you're trying to achieve.
Yeah, to me that would definitely be like the use that we would be most likely to use it for. Although also like I would draw an evil eye on something if I felt like I needed to, I suppose.
Yeah, I guess I never thought of actually drawing like the famous kind of sigils that we know, like the Hamsa or the evil eye or even the pentacle, I guess, unless I always thought of that as something I buy from someone else.
Right.
But I love that idea. Yeah, I love, like, no, it's just, like, mind-boggling of, like, duh, Kate, of course you can draw your own.
Yeah, but yeah, I think in common, like, modern spellcraft? It sounds like a video game, spellcasting. Spellcraft.
Coming this fall.
Coming to Nintendo Switch this fall.
I would totally buy that.
Everybody should have that game. Anyway, in modern spellcasting, I think that, usually you, like, invent your own for a specific purpose.
Right.
Although there are, like, resources online in terms of, like, things you can choose from different... I get very nervous with this, though, is, like, looking up, like, existing symbols and runes and stuff that people use, because it's like, where did this come from?
Right. I think you need to do your research and be very thorough and
don't
know.
Don't just take someone's alphabet, because you never know.
Right. And that's something that's really interesting. I was looking at this article on witchcraftandwitches.com that was all about talismans, amulets, charms, focusing more so on talismans. Mm-hmm. But it did mention, it was like, make sure you know what it is that you're using.
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of different ancient symbols that have been used, through history and different practices to channel or call forth. And some of them are used also as portals for specific spirits or demons.
Yeah, and there are like hex symbols.
Yeah.
You don't want to be fucking around with things you don't know what they are.
So just be smart. And the internet is at your disposal, so do your research.
I'm really nervous I'll accidentally make up one that's just like a demon.
Emily's like, do, I want money. And then all of a sudden it's like... It's like a Charmed episode. You summoned me.
What do you want? Why are you... What do you want? Oh, I'm so sorry. I was trying to have a nice bath, and it appears I've accidentally summoned you from the underworld.
Not again.
Accidentally? I knew I should have made my sigil more complicated. Well, time to go wreak chaos again.
These dumb millennial bitches and their baths. Yeah. I just see this big satyr
I'm just
walking
pouring
away.
Chardonnay.
Oh, wrong number. Sorry.
Sorry. Is there any way you could
Classic.
just go back to hell?
So good.
Just go back. Can you do that?
Sorry.
Can I unsummon?
So I want to briefly talk about the different common talismans and sigils through history. Like I mentioned, there's the Hamsa, or the Hand of Fatima, Nazar, or the Blue Eye Stone, used to protect against the evil eye in Arab countries. Also Grigri, which is used in Vodou as charms for good luck or protection.
Yeah, those are more it's less like a drawing and more like...
Right, that's more of an actual talisman, like satchel. And you can, those are...
Like a charm, kind of.
Those are little bags full of herbs and maybe bones or hair and crystals and different things.
Flower petals? I don't know.
Right, exactly. Go to an actual practicing Vodou priestess or priest to get one of those.
Google or pay somebody.
Yeah. You can also hit up, I'm sure, for more info, our Haitian Vodou guest, Nina Rose.
Yeah, or just follow her,
Yeah. I always think it's good to go to someone who really knows it. I know that's a hot
if you're
take.
gonna pay her, don't just,
Right. I didn't know this. This is cool. Cold stones, which are small. I'm talking more talismans right now, I guess. Cold stones are small, rounded beach pebbles painted with dots, wavy lines, and geometric shapes. Those were held to cure sickness in animals and humans by the Pictish tribes of northern Scotland.
Oh.
Really cool, right?
Very cool. I think I have one of those in here.
Oh, no way.
And I didn't know what it was until right now.
That's a cold stone. Yeah, I guess you could say that those lines and the things painted on them are technically kind of sigils, right?
Yeah. The there's one that you see on a lot of things in Celtic gift stores and even in Maine you'll see this, but there's it's three swirly things, and I found out today that that's a sigil.
Oh, cool. What is it for?
Celtic swirls. I don't know. I've immediately forgotten, but it's online if you want to look it up.
Okay. There's also touch pieces, which are coins and medals, especially with holes in them, and have particular designs that were believed to cure disease, bring good luck, and influence people's behavior since Roman times. I've seen those around. Pendants in the magically potent shape of a pyramid, pointing to the gods, often colored black and white to express the opposition of good and evil, were worn in Asia Minor.
Right, and if you pop an eyeball on there, that's Illuminati, baby.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Please don't come after us.
No, but call us. I'm interested.
An exaggerated apotropic eye was painted on Greek drinking vessels as early as the 6th century BC to ward off evil spirits while drinking. Which, hey, hangovers,
Hey-o.
An amulet formed from a natural knothole of a tree branch was used in magic making in medieval rural England. And of course, we have the pentacle, which is probably, they say, possibly the most powerful talisman in modern witchcraft and Wicca.
There you go. Also in this family would be things like rabbit's foots.
Yes.
Four-leaf clovers.
Yes.
Those are sort of more like Western now pop culture, but like they're from traditional things that like.
Yeah, I think it's a lot of like it's almost kind of like folk magic or folk belief, you know, derived from
like any physical object that you carry in order to bring yourself good luck or to bring romance, anything like that.
Absolutely.
Be considered a charm or a talisman.
Exactly. I think so. And also in this article too, and in some of my research, crystals are all part of that as well.
Yeah. If you carry a crystal around, bing, bang, boom, baby. Even if you don't, even if you just give it a job.
Right. One thing that this article did mention, bing, bang, boom, is that the difference between a talisman and then an amulet or charm is that amulets are things you usually wear. So that would be, you know, like it could be an evil eye necklace or a Hamsa necklace or a crystal around your neck or a bracelet. Talismans are typically not worn, but they're either carried with you or put in certain places for significance. Right. And charms, I think, is also typically something you carry with you or have in a certain spot. Side story, when I was little, my family gave me this little jokey gift of like an Irish wishing stone. It's like one of those things you buy in like gift stores. Right, yeah. But every single time I would wish on it, no matter what I wished for, it would snow. I'm also from Buffalo, so take what you will from that. But it became a running inside joke in my family of like, Kate, don't wish on the Irish wishing stone. We don't want another blizzard. And anytime I really did want like a white Christmas or something, I would wish on it. And we'd get like literally within that week, would get like a huge snowstorm.
Nice.
So I was looking for it this past Christmas because I knew we were going to end up having a green Christmas. And I was bringing Matt home for the first time for Christmas and I really wanted snow and I couldn't find it. Oh, damn it. I wonder what kind of stone it is.
I wonder.
Yeah, it's probably just like a green painted rock.
Oh.
No, I don't know.
Is it green?
It is.
Cool.
I know, yeah. It's like a gravelly green. Anyway.
I love a green thing.
But sigils have a lot of other uses and a complex history I have found in my brief research.
Yeah. I mean, one, they are something that exists across a whole bunch of cultures.
Mm-hmm.
And then two, the more recent, like, sort of magical uses of them is varied and complicated.
Right. Well, I think it's, again, one of those things that it's like, whatever works best for you as a practitioner.
Yeah.
This article from Learning Religions, though, did talk about Henry Cornelius Agrippa, and his name came up a lot in my research. Mm. So he published a 16th century 3-volume book called The 3 Books of Occult Philosophy. And I think this reminds me of our guest, Lumos, from our Hermetic Kabbalah episode.
Yeah.
You know, because he was traveling around in the South and leaving sigils on like bridges and walls, which I think is so cool and badass. Right. But so there's definitely like Kabbalist background in sigils. But he published the 3 books of occult philosophy. And so those teachings have been repeated in a lot of other publications. But those sigils in those books that he published are constructed through numerology and magic squares.
Yeah.
It's all connected. So they represent 6 planets, those that were known during Agrippa's time, as well as the sun and moon. And each had a different meaning and association ascribed to them. And I'm not going to go into it because it's a lot.
I was looking for the name of... So Llewellyn has a whole bunch of books about sigils, but there was one in particular that I've already lost the name of, and I cannot find it again. But somewhere in their products, there is one that is specifically about the use and history of sigils, and like designing them. It was by, I want to say, a man, but it looked very detailed. If you're really if you want to make sigils and you want to know a lot more about them.
And where was this at?
On Llewellyn.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. It was for sale for like $15.
Oh, it's like an actual book you can read.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
And that looked interesting. If you wanted to get more deep divey into this stuff. So I found one that I wanted for us to get to do together, but I feel like maybe we can do it after it, but we can talk through the exercise.
Yeah.
Where it's like, so there's a sigil designing thing for the new year.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like, they give you a whole bunch of ideas. This is also from Llewellyn. It's by someone named Laura Tempest Zakharoff. And it's called A Sigil for the Year. It's from 2018, but you could for sure use it now. Sorry, the ghost is... active today.
Yeah, he's just, he lost the TV remote, so he's got to get up and change the channel.
Oh, sorry, guys.
It's such a pain.
So this is an article that I would totally recommend checking out, but it's basically about crafting a sigil for your year. It's like they give a whole bunch of different options for how you could do that, but it's basically like you could do it month by month. You could do it. Here we go. 12 months as a guide. The wheel of the year. Quarterly.
Right, the wheel.
Or using numerology and tarot.
Yes.
And
cool.
I thought the numerology and tarot one was really fun because it's the year that it is plus your age plus your focus.
Oh.
And you use the numbers to translate to the major arcana.
Oh, I love.
So it would be like 2020 is 4, so that would be, what, the Emperor?
It's the Empress.
The Empress.
Right?
I have the Empress. You also have the Empress?
Yeah.
Alright, so the Empress would be like the card for this year. So however you see her manifesting in your life. Maybe with footsteps.
Yeah. Maybe with deep.
Maybe physically.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and then it would be your age, and you can either use your current age, the age you're turning, or both. I think they said the age you're turning, but I think, I don't know, we're end of year babies, so it's tough to be use the one from the then, you know what I mean?
Yeah, sorry, we were wrong. It's the Emperor. I just Googled it. Damn it.
Rats.
So anyway, the Emperor is manifesting in your life.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Or how you want it to, what you get from it as a lesson for your year, or a goal, or a manifestation thing. Your age, and then your focus can be you don't translate it to the tarot, but you could use it in sort of how you design it. So let's say the example they included was justice, I think. So it's how you represent balance to yourself as a part of that, and you could use a line that's straight across, or whatever you want.
Someone's wearing clogs. Yeah, that's awesome. I love that. And then you can use that. And then what would you do with that? So you create a symbol based off of those images, those things.
And they also did things one of their numbers was 11, so they did 11 strokes across one of the lines, and that kind of thing. And then using that to form a sigil that would then help you keep those things in mind. Or if you were going to do some manifestation spell work, you could use that. And so some of the things they suggested were you could put it on a post-it by your desk, you could draw it on your mirror.
Nice. I love that.
Sort of daily stuff, but you could also carve it into a candle that you burn at your rituals.
Oh, that's really cool.
Really big
a pillar.
A pillar candle.
Yeah. Spellwork pillar candles would be perfect for that.
Yeah, and then
so
etch
cool.
it in, and then that's your sigil for the year for manifesting your goals.
That's so cool. I love that idea. We should definitely do that.
Right? I thought that'd be really fun.
Yeah, let's do it. So basically, it's so funny because that is similar but different to what I was researching in terms of how to create a sigil, but essentially all the same thing. To me, it reminds me almost kind of when you're doodling in class. Mm-hmm. You kind of just start with one thing and then it kind of just leads to another, and it's almost like an abstraction of an idea that visually represents what that idea is.
Right.
So in the exemplar article that I was looking at, as well as a couple articles that were talking about Agrippa and Hermeticism, Kabbalism, Hermetic Kabbalism, and those kind of, that history of sigils, essentially were around the same idea of taking a phrase of actual a word or something for spell work that you want to conjure. The example in this exemplar was I want to laugh more and have fun. Mm-hmm. So then you would take that and simplify it to I laugh and have fun, so it's active. Mm-hmm. In the Agrippa version, I think it used to be I wish or hope, but now a lot of people have gotten rid of that, so then they turn it into I will that this happens. Then you cross out all the vowels and repeated consonants. So then it's just LG, HD, AV, HV, VN. So it's just kind of gibberish. But you look at it and your brain still kind of sees laugh and have fun. And then you cross that out, and then you get rid of the repeating consonants, so then it ends up as LG, DVF. And so I'll post this online. I'm saying she, I don't know the gender, sorry. They, the author of this article on Exemplar, showed their doodles of how they came to it. And then they wrote it in script, and then they kind of kept writing it closer and closer until it became this kind of doodle that to anyone else doesn't really mean anything, but to this author does. Mm-hmm. Then they take the letters, twist them into a doodle, and keep redoing it until they don't resemble letters anymore. Pick out the bits that you like, discard ones that you don't. After a few attempts, you'll produce one that just feels right. And don't worry if it's a bit scruffy. You only you will see it. So then charge that sigil once you've come to what you like. And they posted what their final sigil was, which is kind of cool. Mm-hmm. And then so you charge it, you try to evoke the emotion that you will feel once you've achieved what it is that you want. Charge that sigil and then destroy it and release it. And then stop thinking about it. That was the idea. So they said that you can burn it, you can flush it down the toilet, you can rip it up in pieces, you can bury it, however, feels right to you. But the idea is to really charge it and then release it and then let the magic work, which I thought was cool.
Yeah, that's fun too.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like these.
So I think there's a couple different versions.
I guess the thing that I feel like I learned in looking at all of this is that probably however it works for you to make a symbol that means the thing you want it to mean is probably an acceptable system.
Yeah.
Because there were also I saw a rune system that someone posted. There were a whole bunch of different things there.
Yeah.
You could write out the phrase in this translated alphabet, but I was like, I don't know that alphabet. I'm not going to just
Right. Do your research.
Yeah. But and then there were sets of Celtic symbols for different things. There were sets of whatever else there were hex symbols, like I said, but which don't unless you really. I mean, everybody's different. If
you want to, but be mindful and knowledgeable and do your research. I think the thing that's cool about sigils is because they're not also. A lot of what I've noticed is that it's not just taking one symbol and smacking it on things. It's about kind of taking different visualizations of, like you said, different items, practices, materials, knowledge that you have to channel into then your own custom unique symbol that means something to you, to represent something for your magic work or self.
And there are also traditional ones for different cultures that if you have a culture that you are in that has them.
Right.
You don't have to make up your own, but you can if you want.
But right.
You don't. But you can use those too. It's just about using what works for you.
Yeah, I think it's. And I'm trying to think of a
familiar enough for you to know that you're not accidentally going to summon something you really don't want to.
I have an evil eye bracelet. I'm not Turkish, but
but you know the.
I know what it means.
Yeah. You know what it means. You get the idea.
But I also I did create my own kind of little sigil for the word strength, and I didn't do that practice. I didn't know that at that time about the idea of crossing out vowels and consonants. I had just kind of learned through different Instagram accounts that we follow, which thank you all for following us. Just kind of take a word and then abstract it into a symbol. And so, I just really, I used it for strength because I really wanted to stay strong.
Red. I love it. There was something that reminded me of it, I forgot what it was. Oh, I remember what I was going to say. I had a story, which was just that before my wedding, we went to a Turkish restaurant and the lady there found out I was getting married and brought out 1,000 evil eyes.
Yes, you've told me this. I love that. I think that's so freaking cool.
And that was very kind of her. And it made me very happy.
I love that. How lovely. Anytime I meet, just now, I stopped by the liquor store to get us some wine to help lubricate our vocal cords for this recording.
Right. Yeah, we have to stay moist.
Exactly. And we were both so out of it with the weather, and the girl who checked me out was like, go to the second register. And I was like, what's what? And she was like, oh, this one, we both just kind of had this moment of well, we're both so muddied today.
Right.
And she was wearing an amethyst. And then we started talking about what her amethyst means. And I was like, oh, in Asian cultures, I've found it means this, but I think it's whatever you want it to mean, and we just both kind of bonded and we're like, okay, have a good day. And I was like, oh, I love these little random witchy moments with strangers. It makes me really happy. Yeah.
That's great.
Just going back real quick, when I was talking about the Agrippa method, it actually was created by Austin Osman Spare, and it's called the Spares technique. Oh, okay, cool. So
examples of things. I was like, I know that there's a system
there
that I'm
is.
Not naming.
So the Spares technique, this is from our good friend Wikipedia. But at the turn of the 20th century, it was about creating that statement of intent. So instead of this is my will or this is my witch, it just goes my will equals blank. And same idea, using a statement, distilling it down, creating then a symbol based out of the words and letters of that statement to create your spell work and intention.
Right.
Yeah. I love the idea of carving it into a candle. And there's like a part of me that thinks that's the ego that's like, oh, I created a sigil. I want to carry it with me everywhere and see it everywhere. But I also really love that idea of releasing it.
Yeah, that's very cool too.
And I immediately was thinking about our episode from last week when we talked to Rachel Mars about writing wishes on bay leaves and then burning those bay leaves by a white candle. I think that sounds like such a lovely exercise.
Yeah.
So you could do that with a sigil.
It depends on like what you want from it, you know?
That's true.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I mean, I think sometimes it's good to let things go and sometimes it's good to be like reminded of them.
Very true.
There was I didn't look too far into it, but when I was Googling, it kept popping up that there were like love sigils and talismans and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And
Always.
And it's like, surely there are different, like, that might be one you want to burn, or it might not be. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It depends on your life. It depends on what you're using.
I guess that's true. I mean,
I guess what I'm saying is, I don't know anything, and it all depends.
I mean, same. This is why we're doing this podcast. Well, and I think, like we've said in the past, different types of witches adhere to different practices and different sets of morals and codes. So whereas maybe we don't personally feel comfortable doing any kind of hexing, and we also don't agree with love spells, like that doesn't necessarily mean exactly. Like, so other practices are totally cool with it. So it just really depends.
Yeah.
It's just, again, do your research, but have fun. Sorry, that was my computer. But anyway, do your research and have fun. I think making sigils sounds like such a fun way to incorporate. Yeah. Huh?
I said follow your heart.
Yeah, exactly. No, just to like, I love the idea of being able to add a little art into your witchcraft.
Yeah. Yeah, and like anything you can do to like further express and, express your intentions and wants and stuff, or like get rid of bad vibes.
Oh yeah, you can do protection.
Protection spells.
Sigils, totally.
And working a sigil into any spell work can be fun and healthy and good.
Yeah.
And again, like if you were doing a protection one, maybe you do want to burn it. Or maybe you don't. I don't know.
Yeah. Again, I think also, like we've said, these are all tools to help you strengthen your craft and your power and harness your power and focus.
Yeah. Or I guess more specifically, like if you were doing a spell for like letting something go, you'd probably want to burn.
Yeah.
If you were doing a spell to like protect yourself, you might want to keep it for a while. You might want it on your candle or on your mirror or on your neck or something.
I love that. I think that's a great idea.
I guess that's just me, though.
So, if we were to do the New Year's sigil,
yeah.
So you take the year 2020.
Yeah. Well, that's one way of doing it. They also have like you could choose an intention for each month, and then like I don't know. There's all sorts of things you can do. But yeah, we could say like the year 2020 is the number 4, which is the Emperor. We said
right.
So the Emperor is what, like strength, structure.
Mm-hmm. I think of it as like it's like the father of the deck in a way. It's like leadership and
yeah. I always think of it as like, wait, is that the one that's like leadership, but that you're kind of like born into, where it's like stability, responsibility, control, clandestine is what my little booklet says. And that's what I was thinking of, is I always feel like the Emperor is like kind of a, like it's someone who's like in control, but also kind of a spoiled brat sometimes. Like that's the flip side of it in my mind. That's
really funny. There's a person that in my life that I associate a lot with that card, and that totally fits. We're not going to talk about it right now. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then
it's power, it's authority, it's leadership. I mean, like any kind of authority figure, they're usually somewhat of a little bit of a dick.
Yeah. And it's like it goes hand in hand.
Right. And it's the masculine side of it, where if you were to look at the Empress, I think of that card as incredibly mothering and nurturing and fertile and just really supportive. And maybe that's my own bias, and also because I love the Empress card so much, but I don't get that sense of kind of stalwart, like rigid sense of leadership like I do from the Emperor. I get more so of a warm, welcoming, nice mom. Yeah. From the Empress. Anyway.
That's nice. I like her.
Right?
But yeah, and then age would be your age added together. They said to do the one you're turning. My gut is like whichever one you're going to be most of the year might make more sense.
Yeah, well, considering that you and I both have birthdays towards the latter half of the year, it
It's
makes more
like-
sense for us probably to just use our current age.
Although maybe it's about like moving forward. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't. Again, this is all just
Right.
maybe
Well, what makes sense to you?
We're eclectic.
What
We're not
feeds
like-
your heart?
If we were in a coven that was like, we have rules and this is how it's done, we would follow that.
Right.
We're not. We're making our own coven.
Yeah.
Stick your
Are
head
we?
in our coven.
Stick your head in our coven. That was one of the alternate taglines that Emily had come up with back when we were
about
first
it all
developing
the time.
this podcast. And it
so
is so genius. No, it's so great.
Good way.
It's like really kind of in poor taste, but like amazingly.
Right, yeah. Oh,
Like-
yeah. It's like horrible.
It's
but it
super
goes down.
dark and it's great.
Yeah,
Like I love it.
I really liked it.
You know-
you were right that we were right when we decided that
To
it
not
probably
go with
couldn't
that one?
be our primary
Well, it's funny
one.
because Hex, even has a lot of
Yeah, I was
issues
surprised
in the
that
community.
that is the case.
Well, some
But I get
people,
it now,
yeah.
I suppose.
Could you imagine if we had went with Stick Your Head in Our Coven?
Very different podcast.
There's a comedian that we both know. I think it might be Kristen Seltman, but she has a joke that like you can't do that anymore. They changed the gas in the oven, so you can't kill yourself by sticking your head in an oven anymore.
Right. Well,
yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
It's terrible. It's terrible. Cut all
Oh
of
yeah,
this.
and then so it's the year, your age, and then your focus.
So
Year. You can choose like a word or you can choose a few things and like try and put them in there if you want to. I feel like mine is to be more action oriented.
how do you mean? What do you mean by that?
I just want to act more on everything. Like I feel like I want to go after things that I want. I want to like not just be like doodling in my notebook, but be like, all right, I'm going to go do a thing. Shit in life.
So you're gonna
I want to go to more protests.
Yeah.
I want to care, like I care about things, but I sit in my house a lot. You know what I mean?
yeah, same.
Like if
Are
I
you
write
gonna-
a play, I want to put it up. If I like.
Well, it's funny that you
I
said
wanna go,
you don't
I
want to
wanna go for it.
doodle in your notebook because that's really what creating a
That's really
sigil
what
is
sigil
like.
Well, so I guess I do want to doodle. In my
You want to
notebook.
channel it by doodling your notebook once and then closing that
I'm
note.
for sure gonna keep doodling in my notebook, but maybe
I think you always should doodle.
if I it's not about totally killing the other part of myself. It's just about like being more the other way.
Right.
You know?
I totally get what you're saying.
Getting off my couch more.
I am very much the same way. I really enjoy staying in. I've become so much more introverted in the last several years as I grow older. And like, God, also having a partner, I just never, like, Wiley.
Yeah. I don't want to go to a party.
It sucks. Like,
I don't want to meet new people.
I actually, like, I was telling you that I went to see Cats with Taylor and then we went out for drinks after and I was out till 12 a.m. on a Saturday and I was like, this never happens. What is happening? I forgot. This is fun.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like I enjoy it when I do things.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think for me this year, I really want to continue to try to find this balance of work and play and rest. I think rest is really important. I'm not going to give that up. I really enjoy that.
It is wild how my neighbors have been walking.
Like, what are they doing? I'm wondering if it's picking it up though, or if we just hear it because the thing on the computer looks really low. We'll see.
We shall see.
I really enjoy staying in. I'm not going to give that up. And I also think I have a tendency to overstretch myself with work stuff.
Yeah.
So that's the problem is that I actually don't play at all. I only work and then I rest.
Yeah.
So I want to try and continue to find that balance. I want to get better health-wise. I just been so sick all the time, always. And I just really want to have better health. And I want to continue to be able to stand up for myself and speak my truth and not care so much what people think about me. Like, I want to continue to grow more into myself and more centered and grounded into myself.
Yeah. I love that. I support you in that mission.
Thank you. I support you in your mission.
Thank you. Shall we draw a tarot card?
Yeah, let's draw a card on that. I think that's a great way to do that.
We'll wait for the subway to dance.
Should we create a sigil and then post it on our Instagram?
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna create our own sigils and then post it for you all. And it won't mean anything to you, but it'll mean something to us.
Yeah.
But that way you can see what a sigil looks like.
Yeah. We'll like each do something and then we'll put it up.
Okay.
All right, so we're using my Moon Power Tarot deck.
I love it.
Today. My Moon Power Tarot deck today, by Charlie Quintero of Six Sad Girls. Is that
Six
what it's
Sad
called?
Girls.
Six Sad Girls?
Mhm.
Yeah. I follow a lot of things with sad girls in the title on Instagram.
Have you ever seen my like brief daily video blog series that I did as Ashley Lee? Sad Gal Laugh-Ax?
I feel like I have.
Back briefly, I think it was 2016. 2016. I did it for 6 months. I posted a new video every day of like a fake life hack as this character, Ashley Lee, who talked like this.
I do remember this.
And she was really sad. But she smiled the whole time. It was great. It was a lot of fun.
Do you want to pick a card? I have these fanned out like magicians.
I know. I mean, this one just feels like it's calling to me.
It is the Six of Wands.
Ooh, that is such an interesting card.
Yeah.
The visual, we'll post it on our Instagram.
Yeah.
The Six of Wands?
It's like a winking lady. Yeah, Six of Wands. She's got like a red lip painted on, sort of. She's got one eye open and one eye closed. And actually, there's like a third eye that's like floating away.
Interesting.
The wands are like hanging from her head, like earrings.
All right, you read what it says in your book and I'll look up the Biddy Tarot.
So in my tiny little booklet, it says success, victory, confidence, recognition.
Hell yeah.
Sick.
Killing it.
That's what I'm making the sigil
Yeah,
about.
I mean, that's nice, right? See, exactly. That's basically what Biddy Tarot also says. Success, public recognition, progress, self-confidence.
Hot.
Yeah, I think that's great. The Six of Wands appears when you have reached an important milestone or achieved a significant goal, and you are confident, self-assured, and successful. You harnessed your strengths and talents to bring about a happy outcome in your endeavors and made it through the chaos of the Five of Wands, minimizing your distractions and focusing on the task at hand. Just thinking about myself.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if we're like done yet. We're like on way. We're doing great.
Yeah, it suggests that you not only have achieved your goals, but you're also receiving public acknowledgement for your efforts.
Well, that makes sense because we now have 25-star reviews.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God,
iTunes,
that's amazing. And also, we just gained like 20 followers in the last few days on Instagram.
Sick. And we're well over 6,000 downloads.
Oh yeah, we're doing great.
Actually, I was going to say to you that our biggest download day from like June to the beginning of August was 15 downloads, and we had like something like 112 downloads in December in a day.
Wow. That is an exponentially huge growth.
If we keep going on this path, eventually everyone will be listening to us.
Eventually. 50 years from now, every single person in the world. Yeah. Taking into account birth rate. No, eventually. It's honestly, I was telling you before we started recording how I was pitching our podcast to someone, and I was writing about us, and I was trying to do it in PR speak, but I was actually really proud of us because we are, just so our listeners know, completely self-produced right now. Mm-hmm. All of our growth has been really purely organic. We're not buying any likes or follows. Like, it's really truly.
We do our own social, we do our own editing, we do our own sound
recording. We do it all, which is why it's so iffy sometimes, and we apologize.
Yeah, if things are weird, it's because we do.
But it's very grassroots, and to me, that's so heartening to see that growth, because that means there are genuine people out there who listen and enjoy it and get something out of that, and that's all that we wanted, I think, starting this, was to learn and grow more as witches ourselves, and I feel like we've talked about this before, we both have benefited greatly from our experiences doing this podcast, and hopefully others are too, and that just makes me so happy.
Yeah.
Yay.
So thank you for
warm
being
feelings
here today and every day.
Yeah, and on that note, please
don't forget to follow us on Apple Podcasts,
like and subscribe.
Don't forget to give us 5 stars.
I love this song. What a bop.
A little review. Ha-cha-cha.
Yes, wherever you get your podcast fix.
That's where the podcast will be.
You can follow us on Instagram at Witchcast Podcast. Email us at witchcastpodcast@gmail.com. Like Emily beautifully sang, leave us a review and rate us on iTunes, on Apple Podcasts rather. It really helps others find us. We love and appreciate every one of you.
Yeah, we would like to shake each and every one of your hands if you want that.
If you're into that, yeah.
Just say the word.
We can also touch elbows if you're... Yeah.
What, a hearty handshake isn't good enough for you?
Some people are like germ... Yeah,
no, I get it.
Someone who's sick all the time. Never
I'm just
underestimate a
touching
good elbow touch.
touch it, then touch my eye. I don't care.
Also, send
I
us,
don't give a fuck.
post your sigils on your Instagram stories or whatever and tag us. We'd love to see. Oh, let us know how you like to use sigils in your work. I think I want to incorporate more feedback. Like, let us know what you're thinking, how you like to sigil it up.
Yeah, if you're a sigil person, send us some info.
What was our British magician's name? Sigil Weatherbottom?
I'm Sigil Winterbottom.
Winterbottom. Got it.
I don't know. I mean, it could be anything.
I love it so much. With a very thin
No,
mustache.
my mustache fell off. It was too thin.
It's blew away in the wind.
Anyway, have a great day.
Yeah. And until next time.
Hex
yeah.
'Cause it's Witchcast.
That's so nice. See, and that's why representation is important.
That's why representation is important. Okay.
Emily.
I think we solved politics.
Woo. Easy. Done.
There you go, world.